Welcome to the RADelaide Summit podcast, where we make you question your own performance because you're probably doing a shit job at it anyway. We're your summiters, Alex.
Hey.
Frankie.
Guys, I think those Mentos had laxatives. Okay, we spent so long organising the run sheet. I've eaten like 30 in the space of 10 minutes, and now I feel like I'm going to shit myself.
You are abusing the free Mentos privilege.
We
Anyway.
will schedule a toilet break for you later, Frankie. Each week, we watch you do your Norton Summit times, and then we discuss them here on the podcast. We will probably shame you, but we will not name you. Well, it's another week. We are back here again. How's everyone going?
Very well, very well. The socials have been lit up this week with a stack of feedback, which has been amazing, and loads of support towards Frankie and her quest to get Marita Carey up Norton Summit in a sub 18-minute time.
Yeah, thanks.
It was
guys.
also a delightful week of cycling weather that graced most of you lovely Adelaide cyclists. So, following on, as we normally do, let's see what us yahoos have been doing on or around the summit this week. Frankie?
Well, guys, I did a crit race on Tuesday.
Did a crit race,
Yeah,
like
just
the
a
whole thing?
Yeah, well, okay. So, first 20 minutes, I was like, I am elite. And this is what peak human physical performance looks like.
I think we can all relate to that feeling.
Definitely.
Yeah, anyway.
I'm feeling good, I'm out the
Yeah.
back.
And then I got to the last two laps and I just got dropped. Lol.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I love getting dropped, okay? It keeps me grounded. I can't be perfect at everything. So, but yeah, no, pressure is on for me to get my PB, hey, because it's turns out it's going to be a time-sensitive mission.
What do you mean?
Because Queen Laquifa is sending me away to Mount Isa for 5 weeks.
Isa.
Does he not know we do a podcast each
Yeah.
week?
No,
you told him?
he does not. So I'm going to say goodbye to all my cycling form.
What is it that you actually do for work when you're away?
Honestly, I'm still trying to figure that out. No, I think I'm just like an Excel bitch. I just drive the software and just make numbers, and I'm not going to elaborate more on that.
You do this, the number says so.
Yeah, basically. No,
Well, if it looks like our spreadsheet, then your work's in a bit of trouble.
Yeah. Hey, don't say that. But yeah, anyway, enough about me, guys. What are you doing, Josh?
My week was awful. I've had a massive week at work, which has pretty much kept me off the bike all week. I work in the field of employee relations, so
Tough gig.
pretty much think
Tough
of it
gig.
like workplace cop. You do naughty thing at work, and then you're dealing with me.
You get spanked.
The Josh.
Yeah, exactly. So I've been working on a massive piece of work this week, and all culminated in it finalising up on Thursday, and by that time I was just wrecked.
Mentally, physically, all
Sexually,
over.
yeah, all of that,
Everything.
yeah. I was just done, and pretty much just went into hibernation for the next couple of days. But look, I'm ready to get back on it.
Yeah, you are.
And we'll be getting back into the swing of things. Luckily, this was my rest week in my training plan
I see
anyway,
what you
so
did there. Yeah, okay.
kind of lined up
Nice.
nicely. So look, probably no ramp test on Monday as we promised last week, because
Yeah, I need a leave pass for that too.
also need a leave pass. But we'll be getting back into the training this week. Hoping to hit the summit at least 3 times this week, if not 4.
Maybe we should go up on Wednesdays.
I think Wednesday should be a thing.
I'm
Yeah,
working.
so
office
Wednesday
Wednesday.
afternoon, I reckon.
Brilliant. We'll keep you guys posted on the socials for when we go up Wednesday afternoon as well, if you want to join.
Yes.
But that's enough about me and my whinging. Alex, how have you been going this week?
Well, carrying on with what we do for work, I'm an electrician by trade. It's actually my 20th year as a Sparky.
What an old man.
I am an old man, yeah.
I can see the grey hair.
Hey, look at it there. I've had my own electrical company since 2015. I've got a bunch of employees and clients, and obviously that brings its own stresses. So try and keep time for family and riding and house renters and hobbies and podcasts and everything else that needs to be done for life.
So it sounds like you've got it pretty cruisy.
Oh, yeah.
What a
Running
flex.
on empty. 16:03 last week, if you don't remember.
Thanks, bro.
But the last week for me, no racing, no Norton, no anything, extremely mad.
What
Yeah.
happened?
So I left here last Monday after podcast recording, went home to bed, and as you guys know, Frankie and Josh, I pretty much didn't get out of bed for the rest of the week. I was super, super unwell. I was sure I had the COVID.
Sure.
I was
Yeah.
on
You were
95%.
whinging like you had the COVID.
You're
Sure,
going to
I
get the COVID knee.
I woke up in the middle of the night sweating, screaming, please don't give me the COVID knee as well.
Surely it's the COVID. Surely.
Fortunately, tested negative to the vid, which only means one
That's
thing.
good.
The next worst thing, man flu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Confirmed.
all signs
All
and
points,
symptoms
yeah.
point to man flu.
So all the ladies, wives, girlfriends that are listening, if you give them birth, you almost know how bad a man flu is.
Yeah,
All
I
the
agree with
pain
that.
and
I agree with that
suffering of a
statement.
man flu.
You are full of shit.
Without Frankie, we are the worst presenters. 'Cause we have not gone up.
I know
to
you were
summit.
holding. You were holding.
You were carrying us
the
here.
team.
You are. Yeah. That's why you're so slow. All the weight on your back.
Yeah. Excuse me, I'm not that slow.
Look, so touching on the above, cycling is such a good sport, and that's why we love it, because it can keep you fit and in shape. And we encourage all of you listening to this to take care of yourself and your body, and to remember that sometimes one more training session won't always result in more fitness.
Yeah. Look after yourself.
And just make sure you rest and recover, because the more rest and recovery you have, the better your training outcomes will be. Overdoing it is a real thing, and probably won't get you to where you need to be, and will just probably run you into the ground and make you sick.
That's why you were so sick,
I,
eh?
I can vouch for that. I reckon it was probably a small cold of some sort and just cooked myself. Yeah.
Roast.
Yeah.
With a
So
bit of lemon
finding
and
those
butter.
physical limits, hopefully before it gets too late. We've got an amazing opportunity for you guys. Our friends over at RECODAY, the recovery experts, especially when it comes to cycling, provide massage, Normatex legs and arm covers, as well as their sauna. Well, they have sponsored us for an
Yeah.
up-and-coming challenge.
This is so exciting.
An up-and-coming challenge. So we're going to have a competition, guys. It's going to be based around your time up Norton Summit and possibly beating your PB. And you will win a $100 voucher for RECODAY.
$100
$100 voucher.
for
And
RECODAY.
I can vouch, no pun intended,
Oh my God.
that it is amazing and it is so worth it. And once you go there, you won't stop going back. Details of this competition will be laid out in next week's episode. But basically, we're going to get you to encourage you to beat your PB by the largest percentage of time. So it's fair for everyone.
I can't wait. I love RECODAY and I love a good PB. So, look, whilst we're talking performance and doing better, this week I stumbled across a study. Now, this study kind of came out by Cycling Tips, the website Cycling Tips, when Phil Gaiman did his effort up in 2019.
Lazy effort.
Now, they referenced a study from, I think, back in 2014 or some time ago, and they took about 12,000 efforts up Norton Summit. And so from this research that these guys undertook, and we'll link you to the study in the show notes, was that the average time for someone within the 25 to the COM, they were getting in the range of about 17 to 19 minutes up Norton Summit. So if you're in that bracket of time, so 17 to 19 minutes,
You're doing well.
you're doing real well.
Yeah.
Like, that's a quick time. And anyone who's doing faster than that, you're above average. Like, you're doing quite well, and it's quite a seriously quick time.
Is Frankie in the 17 to 19?
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just
Yeah.
average.
So you're below average.
Thanks,
gotcha.
bro.
But striving to be there,
Striving to
Yeah.
become average.
which is great. But knowing this is kind of not really helpful, is it? It's like, great, everyone's better than me, or
Yeah,
I'm just
literally rub it in
average.
some
So,
more.
Yeah.
so the study went a little bit further, and they analysed kind of how these people pace their effort up the hill. And now for those that are doing a sub 20 effort up the hill, they're averaging about 17 Ks per hour. So that's good for all our average speed kind of warriors out there. How fast do I need to go to get sub 20? You've got that information, 17 kilometers an hour average.
Not any faster, all right?
But I think more to that is, if we're just looking overall at how to get better, is to start looking at our pacing strategies. So the study looked at all those 12,000 efforts, and as we mentioned before, the athletes who are getting kind of your top end time, so in your 12, 13 minute, even 14 minutes, they're really applying an even pacing strategy. So they're evenly applying their efforts. So in the Norton Summit, they're not just going balls out at the start there as they turn off McGill Road. It's a really consistent effort that they know they can hold
The whole
as
way.
the road backs off and pitches up again.
Yep.
But then they found the next strategy was that positive pacing strategy. So really going balls out at the start, and just as over the course of the climb,
Settle
You're just
back.
dropping back. So I guess what that's telling me for those people is that you can go really hard, but you haven't trained your body well enough to hold that effort for the length of time that your effort is taking. Hence, your effort is dropping off
At
as
the
you
end, yep.
come towards the end. Whereas those applying a more even state know what watts they can hold for that period of time and can hold it nicely and finish off their time.
So those with power meters could probably do this a little bit easier, but if you don't have a power meter, pick the average speed from your last run up there and add half or 1 kilometre to it and just try and sit to that, and you'll start to see those increments coming in for the PBs.
And look, these pacing strategies obviously don't include anything like what the conditions of the day are. So whether there's a massive headwind that's just annoying you, which we got some secret intel from one of our listeners who told us that they held 470 plus watts for the effort and still didn't beat the com set by Thomas de Ghent because it had a massive bloody headwind that day.
470 watts.
It's something crazy like that, and it just goes to show that the conditions on the day can really play a factor into what time you're going to get. So don't be disgruntled or disheartened by your effort. You've also got to take into a whole bunch of other factors that are on the day as well. But look, if you're looking to improve, these are some of the pacing strategies that you can apply to your rides when you're training to beat your personal bests.
It's quiz time.
Oh, again.
It
Quiz
is quiz
time.
time. It is quiz time. Let's do some learning about your new bike, shall we?
Yeah.
It's quiz time.
No.
All righty. Question number 1. If I say the words Continental GP 5000, what am I talking about?
Oh, dude, what the fuck? Continental GP 5000.
Yes.
Oh, that's a tire, like a brand of tire.
Yes.
Hey.
Look at that.
I thought you were going to like an artesian bread
Yeah.
brand or something there, but
No, it's because
Nailed it.
I think I've got Continental things on my bike.
I
good
know, that's
start.
why I picked them.
And
Because
I
I saw
remember
it on your
like
bike.
looking at them when I'm trying to change the tire and cursing the name.
Yeah, I've seen the damage to your wheels. I said to Frankie, "Oh, have you been peeling the stickers off?" She's like, "No, that's where I've been reefing the tire lever around." Okay. Question number 2.
Yeah.
So your new S5 is coming, and you're all excited about the fancy group set.
Yeah.
How many usable gears does your bike have?
12.
Incorrect.
What? Really? Oh, shit. What is it? How many?
Well,
does
if
it
there's 2 cogs on the front and 12 cogs on the back, how many gears does your bike have?
have? Oh, yeah. 2 times 12 is
Here
24.
yeah.
Correct.
Really looking forward to seeing this 12-speed group set as
I
well.
am
They
too.
just
It's
look
going to
so
look epic.
nice.
It's going to look
Thanks,
epic.
man.
Okay.
Jealous.
True or false?
Okay.
A lefty is a type of bike produced by Cannondale.
Not a wristy. A lefty.
I'm going to say true.
Correct.
Yeah, well done.
So
Thank you.
that
That
is
was a
a
guess.
bike with like one fork side. It's only got one. Pretty cool looking, weird
One
contraption.
fork side.
So it doesn't have the 2 forks coming down touching your wheel. The wheel's only attached to one side.
Oh.
And last question for today.
I'm doing well.
You are doing very well.
I'm
Thank
impressed.
you.
You've been studying.
What is this noise?
Oh, God. That's the derailleur.
Which one?
The back.
No. Listen again.
That's the thing that moves.
Yeah.
That's called the derailleur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 2 on your bike.
The one where it moves the chain.
They both moved the chain.
The back wheel.
No. That's the front derailleur. Off the front chainring, on the front chainring.
Oh shit, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
You're so close. So
you know what?
Very
You know
good
what?
guessing.
No, no,
though.
no.
You know what? You are definitely.
Let's jump right into it. The main reason why we exist. Let's see who's been spinning up the summit this week and check out the times for the folks who have been giving us a show. It might be the fast guys, might be the slower ones. It might even be everyone in between. But like we said, we'll dive into your rides, have a look at the data if you've got it there, and we'll have a chat about it and see who and what has been up the summit this week and what's caught Frankie's eyes with some hand picks as well.
Hit us
yeah.
with the fastest first, Frankie.
Well, top man for the week.
Me?
No, you're slow.
You haven't gone up, mate.
I've been sick.
Talk the talk.
Talk the talk.
Talk meaning TORQUE because that's a bike thing, guys.
I think the listeners got it then. Though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this person did a 12-minute 48. That was on a 120k ride, so that's pretty epic.
It's huge.
I like it.
Low
Is
heart
that a
rate.
PB?
Yeah, low heart rate.
And that is also a PB.
Yeah.
But look
Talk
at
the
those
talk.
watts, though. I don't know about the heart rate. I don't know if that's correct. But 387 average watts
And
is huge.
146 beats per minute. No.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds a bit
Unless
weird.
he's like 1 year old.
Yeah.
But look, I think it just goes to show you're pushing some big watts to
Big
get
watts.
a 12-minute
Yeah.
or, just a ridiculously fast time.
And number 2, so this is for top female for the week. We have Burnt Cob Loaf is back again.
Hey, welcome
Another
back.
Big
Welcome.
ride of 125k. But yeah, was in 3% of her
PB.
Within
PB.
3%,
yeah,
that's
so-
huge.
So getting close,
1638 to
hey.
a 1611 PB, I reckon.
And I reckon hit that at the end of the ride as
Yeah,
well,
yeah, yeah.
after
Yep.
doing all those Ks as well. So,
Good work.
look, imagine what they could do on fresh legs.
Yeah.
I reckon there's PB coming up for Burnt Cob Loaf.
Yeah.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
So starting off with our top 5 in the 17-minute bracket. We've got Bold Pinecone, who's come in at
well done.
17 minutes and 1 second.
1 second.
So 79-kilometre ride. No watts or anything. So
Hiding
just
the data
But
from the podcast.
going in raw.
But jumping a little bit back on what Josh said earlier, so a 1701 for this particular gentleman was a 19.3 kilometre hour average. So in that 17 to 19, it's about 19 kilometres an hour average, got him the 17.
Good work.
And that's consistent for like all the rides this week.
Yeah,
so I guess if
all
you're
very, very
more
close.
an average speed type of person,
Yeah, or don't have a power meter.
you're looking at the 19-kilometre range.
Nice. So number 2, we've got Chanel number 5. They've done a 1704. Did you say smelly?
Yeah, I mean, I can't handle it.
Really? You don't like Chanel number 5?
Classic scent, but I can't handle it.
My
So,
mum loves that stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
Your mum.
Yeah, mum. Yeah, okay.
Brogues.
Point taken. So that's a 166 beats per minute. No watts here.
Good effort.
On a 130k ride. I think that's the longest ride in our data set.
Big week.
Yeah, there
Good
you
work.
go.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, next one, aerodynamic hubbub.
Aerodynamic Hubbard.
Oh, really?
Hubbard.
Oh,
Do you know,
I'm fine to call it that. The aerodynamic Hubbard.
Frankie, do you know what a Hubbard is?
I don't know what it is. Is it like a
You are
really
Hubbard.
nice person? Like a really
They
hot
may be
looking?
really nice. They're just also really slow.
Oh, okay.
And maybe a little bit old, a little bit rotund.
So like Josh.
I'm happy to be called a Hubbard. I
I'm
commute to and
kidding.
from
You-
work
you
on a
are a
race bike.
Temporary Hubbard then.
Temporary
Temporary
Hubbard.
Hubbard.
Yeah. With a
I'm sorry.
backpack. That's a Hubbard.
I'm just giving it back.
all the
okay?
gear.
Hanging out, this is what you get.
No
a Hubbard is
idea.
all the gear, no idea.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, what did I say their time?
No.
Probably not.
No, you
No.
didn't.
So they did a 1708. Within 5% of their PB of 1623. 280 watts for this ride, and that heart rate 184.
Yeah, so
solid
working.
effort. Working
Working
hard.
Short ride, 56k, yeah.
Next rider we have Cheech.
Cheech, no
So
chong.
this
Cheech.
this name comes from my brother. Whenever he says hi to me, he goes, "What's up, Cheech?" And I'm like, "Is this what the young people say nowadays?"
Gosh.
Anyway, this person's done a 1711, 130 beats per minute.
Cruising
Within
up.
2% of their PB. What is that?
Wow, yeah, that's,
That heart rate
they're
data's
just showing
surely
off.
got to be off.
That's just
Yeah.
insane. But yeah, last one for this group. We've got Dact Tarmac.
Welcome back.
Yep. And they've done a 1715, 278
Solid watts.
watts and
Yep.
171 beats per minute on a 55k ride.
I like
So,
it. I
good work.
like it.
Yeah, brilliant. Alex, how have the women gone this week? I think we've gone from the 22-minute bracket.
22-minute bracket, that's
Yep.
correct, yes. All right, yes. Number 1 in the 22-minute bracket, Blueberry Muffin Top with a 2203.
Oh, that's a good name.
Thank you.
How good's a blueberry muffin?
Only 180 watts average.
Only.
And they have a PB of 1854.
Working hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
164 beats a minute. Number 2, the Real Australian-owned Drug Lord.
I don't even know what that means, Frankie.
Where did you find that?
I don't know. I think I was just ODing on
Mentos.
Yeah.
Mentos.
With a 22.04 and an 18.51. Now, these guys, I reckon they're the besties.
No data.
No data. No data.
Loves it.
Third place, Legs McGee. And they did a 22.05 as part of a 90K day. And
Ooh, big
with
day.
a PB of 21.26. So I reckon they could jump in there.
I
Yeah,
reckon
definitely.
so.
Fourth place, the Mushroom Rave. There's some psychedelic weird stuff going on in there. But a 22.11.
Oh, look at that. Within 1% of
Within-
their PB.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty good.
So they are within 17 seconds of their PB. So
Also note, very short ride.
Very
17K
short ride.
I think that was
ride.
targeted.
So, yeah,
uppy
targeted.
and
I
downy.
don't mind that though.
I like it. I want to see more.
Yeah.
Hey, they might win the $100 voucher.
There's a good chance. Good chance. Coming in fifth place, lady, Tyrant Machine with a 22.15. Another short ride, 36 Ks.
Definitely
and they have a
targeted.
PB of 20.51. So these girls are all really close to their, well, relatively close to their PBs too.
So I reckon we can see them improving over the next couple
I
of
hope
weeks.
so.
Alrighty. Look, hand picks for this week. Who have we got? First up for the week, Fake Oakleys.
Fake Oakleys.
This is a very good name, I know.
Fake Oakleys took a 53-kilometre journey and managed to score themselves a 19-minute and 46-second Norton Summit. Look at that low heart rate though, 142 beats per minute.
They got a decent
So,
PB, so they're just cruising.
I'm
Yeah.
very jealous of this person who's getting about the time that I can get up there. And I'm about 40 beats per minute higher. So, look, next up for the week is
Ooh.
Cash Me Outside. How
Yeah.
about that?
How about that?
With a 14-minute 47 Norton Summit time. And look at those beautiful average watts, 382 watts
I wish.
for 14 minutes. Look, going up at about an average speed of 22 Ks an hour as well. So,
That's so fast.
Not
That's me
slow.
sprinting at the end,
yeah,
and this is average.
The whole time, yeah. Yeah. It's good.
really good. Look, next in the line for this week is Edward Blizzard Hands with a time of 1 hour and 3 minutes. Look, I had a look at this
Yes,
ride
yeah.
and look, poor Edward had a few stops along the way, maybe taking a few happy snaps, a few photos, maybe just getting a breather in. Doesn't matter. We're just stoked that he was out there on the summit, getting it done. And look, has done the classic loop of
Up the top.
up the new and down the old.
Love it.
Well done, Edward Blizzard Hands. And look, I think I should note that the whole segment time, the actual ride time for this segment was like 34 minutes. So,
Yeah, okay.
There's
Look.
been some burnt cars and stuff on the side of the road recently. So, lots to look at. Bit of wildlife, probably.
exactly. Maybe saying hello to a koala. So, who knows? Look, next in the line is Betty Whiteout.
R.I.P. Betty White. She was the best.
She was RIP.
Window
This,
to the wall.
with a 14.59. Look, solid watts. Must be a bit more of a lightweight with 322 average watts with a heart rate of 176 beats per minute. Very solid time for Betty. Obviously got more in the tank when they're in form as their PB of 12.28. Crazy stuff. And last here on the hand picks for this week is the Suburban Yahoo with a solid time of 22 minutes and 35 seconds. Look, very low watts on this one. 194, just cruising up, having a breather, 156 beats per minute. But on a 70k ride. So that's some of the hand picks this week. Alex, over to you. What's been happening in Adelaide with the racing?
Woo, what an exciting week in cycling whilst I was
Indeed.
laying in bed not being able to do anything. So the Melbourne to Warrnambool for the men's yesterday.
How good is the Melbourne to Warnie?
Amazing race and
good.
epic finish by Mr. Cam Scott. It was like either the most perfect or
Delicious.
luckily timed breakaway in those last couple of kilometres. So
I think
that was-
even he said it. He said he was telling his team he was cooked and they were going to lead out one of his teammates and he just took a flyer.
It
with
was
like a
so
few
good
Ks
to watch.
go.
So good to watch. And then following on with that, this morning we had the first ever
Oh.
full women's Melbourne to Warnie, won by Maeve Blue.
Yeah,
So
well done,
both
Maeve.
ARA getting men's and women's, which is awesome.
So good.
NCC crits happened last week, which was amazing. I got to
Yeah.
see all of the pictures via Young Kodak Moment. Thank you very much. We've got junior and women's crits coming up early March. So not this week, I think the following week. Get amongst it, get the kids out, get the ladies on the bikes. There's obviously not all the boisterous men zooming around causing ruckus, so no judgment. Go out there and have a bit of a laugh, have some fun. We also have NCC Crits again this Tuesday night for everyone. Superdrome has some sprint and para sprint on Tuesday night as well, if you're into that. And it's time. Tour of Goolwa is next weekend.
Oh, the TOG. It's back.
For those that don't know, that is 4 stages over 2 days, the Saturday and Sunday. So nice bit of hurt locker going
It's
on.
a fantastic weekend held by the Adelaide Hills Cycling Club.
Yep, thanks to those guys.
What a weekend.
And next Sunday, we've got the BMX State Series at the Cross Keys venue.
Very nice. So if you enjoyed yourself, why don't you give us a follow? We're currently on Spotify, Anchor, Google and Apple Podcast apps. But if you use a different service that's not an adult website, please let us know. And we'll see what we can do to put our podcast on there. Alternatively, our episodes are available on YouTube as well. So tell your friends and share it with everybody.
Maybe that's an avenue that we're missing at our website.
Adult websites.
Maybe we should. Maybe we should record me going up and then put it on.
Oh, boy.
We are also all over the socials where we give you updates, information, and let you know when new episodes are out, along with other podcast news and information. So find us on Facebook, RADelaide Summit Podcast, Instagram, at RADelaide Summit Podcast, that's all one word, and YouTube, the RADelaide Summit Podcast. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends.
And hit that bell
The
icon.
bell icon.
And look, we love your feedback. We love having a chat. So hit us up on our Facebook or through Instagram or shoot us an email, radelaidesummit@gmail.com. We would love to be your pen pals. Frankie is still craving for someone to email us.
Yeah,
She
well,
wants to
no
chat.
one has put in any audio files to see what they would do.
There's been
about going
lots
up
of
to-
on the
Well,
on the
someone
inter-
has told me that they would do it naked, but they haven't, committed.
Commit.
So.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a bit
Commit to the
risky.
cause.
It's going to be a bit risky.
Look, and with that, this week's episode is done. And just remember, you're only one ride away from a good mood.
Oh,
And
That's
hope-
a bit cute.
Look, hopefully we'll catch you out on the summit this week.
bye now.